This is an Illithid colony. This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
Look at this. How long has it been sitting under the tower? And how deep does it go?
Okay. Are we going back to where the sphincters are? Let's look at this, I guess. Oh, nothing there.
Descend!
Descent, huh? Okay. Oh, good, little brains.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
Tread very, very carefully. Alright, there's two roads. One for the flesh rot door, and the other to light. Zariel's assets over there. Oh god. I guess we should go over here. It's the assets over here. I think we might
me
make
at
this.
Don't know what's being said, but I think I can read this. Almost.
Gale can read it,
Thought.
right?
Mind Flayer script. I shouldn't be able to understand it, and yet I do. Kudos to the tadpole, I suppose.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
So this is where the thing is.
Up to.
I guess we're going in.
Yeah?
Ew. That's like in Scorn. That gross, creepy game, Scorn. It came out, I think, last year. I don't want to touch any of these things.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
I should put Will in my party. Never mind, I can't.
Brine pools,
The camera.
but empty of tadpoles.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Mazora, you are the devil. You sent Will to rescue.
Thought you'd have figured it out by now. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Will off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has two devices marked with Illithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
I might just smash the pod. Screw it, let's do it. Nice.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact... Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
Oh, 6 months is a trifle. You barely read through a single bookcase in Candlekeep in such a time.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you.
Knew she was gonna pull that kind of shit. I'm gonna say to the hells with your conditions. Sever the will's pack now or I'll sever your head.
Not going to happen. But I do like your spunk. Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it. Oh, and ask Will how we met. I've loosened his tongue. It's real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
I cannot believe she was the one in there. Wait, what did she say before about this pool?
A parasite, brimming with magic. Take it.
See, this whole thing confuses me. She's like against this, but she's also telling me to put more in my head.
No more tadpoles. Hope they all weren't used on people.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, let's read this book. Back to the main task at hand. And also back through the Scorn door. That is so Scorn-like. The barracks. I'm hearing the sound of the parasite. Well, what's over here?
Bring death. General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
You should be careful throwing such accusations at a true soul.
Trying to pull rank. And yet not a word of concern for our dear General. I shall present your bones to General Thorm as retribution for what you did to him.
And with that, death. So all my guys leveled up. Stand by 1 second. I'm just gonna level up all my guys super quick. Onward to the flesh rot door.
Let's see.
Flesh rot door. I'm getting very lost. This seems... Yes, this seems right.
A whole fleet of nautiloids. Here, on the Sword Coast.
Oops. Neural apparatus. What is this going to do? Everybody get on, I think?
Tadpole's lashing around like a whip.
Mine too. It senses something down there. Something big.
I definitely wish I camped before this, but I guess we have no choice now.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Oh, that's it. Those are my two options, is enter or leave. We're entering.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
There he is. The man who sold you to Zariel to live out your days in the hells.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I've played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough, but what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from her.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Thorn!
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
Look at that crown. It radiates with power unlike anything I've ever seen. To have it. To hold. Oh, if only I could. But I can't. This is it. I must do as Mystra commands.
What? Gale, no! This is a hell of a way to do this. Gale, you cannot do this. You can't condemn us to death.
What choice do I have? More than just a goddess counseled my courage. Whole worlds hang in the balance.
Trust me, Gale. We'll find another way.
I do trust you. More than myself right now. Perhaps even more than Mystra. I I have no desire to end your life, you know that. To end it, to struggle on. It is a grave choice you're making for us both. But if it must be so, very well. I'll stand down to stand by you.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
He'll preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Orderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Onward. We need to kill that stupid guy.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
Why is the prism so important to you?
The very fact of your being attests to its power. Despite your infection, you resisted the brain here in the heart of its domain. What good is an army of thralls if they do not obey their master? Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Are you planning on betraying your allies?
Yes. Say farewell, Isabel.
I'm grateful to you for bringing me home. I was a fool to resist. I know better now. Good luck in the City of Judgment. I wish you the best. Sincerely.
My lord, I offer you these souls so they may return as servants to your cause. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Merkel's glory. What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours!
Oh dear.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
The villain is the rats! Together, we have crushed him, brain and body. Now, we pick our way toward our fates, unleashed. A pity I cannot say the same for Isabel. She may have been Ketheric's daughter, but she was my world entire.
Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Hells, I could sleep for 10 days. Ketheric. It's in him.
Ketheric is dead. Good. Right. This is good. But he was here. Gortash was here. Called himself the Lash of Bane. The fucker who sold me to Zariel is working for the god of tyranny.
Keep cool. I'm going to find him. I'm going to stop him.
I just want to understand. I just want to know why. This thing in my chest is his doing. All those years in hell. And he looks the same now as he did then. Same smirk. Ah! Not now, Karlach. Not now. Please. Let's get out of here.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
I know one of them, Enver Gortash.
I'm familiar. An arms dealer and a slaver. Worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. It sounds as though you faced his tyranny yourself. The other is a mystery to me. But the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the Dead Three.
Chosen of the Dead Three?
Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The Tyrant, the Assassin, and the Necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together, and with those stones, and that crown, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
What do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Riddle to the surface. Oh, here she is. Alright, and that is it for part 21. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.